Today at home, Miss Joan, I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful, so very versatile, and how you can use it, ham roll. Some people call them party rolls, okay? And there used to be something called Pepperidge Farm Rolls, the little tin aluminum pans, but I haven't been able to find them in a long time, but I really like making them in that. But we've switched over, and we're using these King Hawaiian Party Pack Rolls, and I believe, let's see, yeah, there's 24 in here, so it's a, as you can see, pretty big pack of rolls. But anyway, that's what we're going to use for the bread to make our, and some people might call these ham and cheese sliders, you know. Just a lot of different names, but that's what we're going to make. And it is really, really super easy. You just need some like deli, ham, some Swiss cheese, and then you make this wonderful sauce that I'm going to show you. So anyway, right now, I'm going to prepare my rolls. What I like to do is go ahead and cut them apart. I've been making this for years, so I've done just about everything. But I've tried like just slicing this and laying back the top and then making it, put the big top back over it. And that's good. But when you go to serve it, it sure is hard to cut apart into the little biscuits. So I started just taking my 24 rolls and going ahead and cutting them apart. I cut them apart and I slice them open. And I've decided that makes your rolls a whole lot easier to pull apart and use when it comes time to eat them. That's the most important part anyway. All right, we're going to see what I've done here. I got them all apart. Oh, yeah, looks like I did. That's a good thing. They're kind of a thick roll, too, look. The next step is I'm going to go ahead and just slice them open, too. That way I'll have them all ready. Kind of a lot of prep work, but not really. Once you get the sauce going, you can build these little rolls, little biscuits, whatever you want to call them, in just a few minutes. We've got our little rolls cut apart, split in half. The next step is I want to make the sauce. And what it is just a stick of melted butter. Now, I'm going to tell you about this. Sometimes, depending on how many rolls you got, you have to make sauce again, okay? So we're going to start with a stick of melted butter. And to that, we're going to add Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon. Now, I'll be honest, I usually just pour it in here. But we're going to measure it for y'all. So we got a stick of melted butter and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of mustard. You know, that mustard don't want to come down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Don't let it sound gross to you right now because this is really a super good little roll. Okay? We've done our stick of melted butter, our 4 tablespoons of just regular mustard. And now, we had our tablespoon of Worcestershire poppy seed. Now, it just depends on how much poppy seed that you want, okay? I have written down that I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. And I hate it that I'm putting it in my mustard covered spoon, but that's all I had. Woo, that looks like a lot. Look at it. What do you think, Jordan? 1 tablespoon looks like a lot when I stir it up. Some people like poppy seeds, some don't. Don't that look like enough? All right. We have proclaimed, but we're only putting a tablespoon. To make this so delicious, you put some chopped onion in it. I'm going to put, and a recipe I think says a small chopped onion. I'm going to start out, I'm going to put, y'all know I keep my onions chopped and in the refrigerator. It just saves time. They're always in the orange bowl. But I'm pressing that down pretty tight, okay? So I got a really packed 1/2 cup of chopped onion. Now, we'll see what this feels like. I'm going to take me a little taste just to see. Woo! That's how you know it's right. Your head, you go, whoop! Now, I'm going to just paint this regular old paintbrush that I've got on my rolls, like that. See it? Now, I usually just paint one and go ahead and fix it. Okay, and notice here that I've got a pack of Swiss cheese. You know, any kind of ham you want to buy. This is just the, I guess, most economical kind that I got there. Cooked ham. Both of them are Great Value brands, which is the Walmart knockoff brand. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put ham. So it depends on the thickness of my ham. Sometimes I put one, sometimes I put two. And this is where my handy dandy scissors come in. I love to put the ham in little squares. And then I also like to cut my cheese. Look at there. Now this is a completed one right here. I'll just pull it up and show you. I've got the good sauce that we made on the top and the bottom. And then we got ham and cheese. And now I'm going to do this. I don't know how long that we're going to run the camera, but it's going to be the same thing over and over. I'm going to paint both sides of my roll with my sauce. Woo, this stuff's good. And then this is that real long ham. I use this why I love my kitchen scissors. This is really easy. I hope I'm not making it look complicated, because it's really not. All right, there's my ham and my cheese, and I painted both sides of my roll, and there it is. You'll notice on one of these I did 2 pieces of cheese. One of them I just did one. It's up to you how hammy you want to make it, or how melty cheese you want to make it. I probably need to stick another piece of cheese up under that, don't I? Probably been caught by the camera police over there that they wasn't exactly the same. But I appreciate her pointing that out, because that could confuse y'all really good, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm painting both sides. And this is rather thin ham, so it's up to you if you want to put 1 piece or if you want to put 2. See how thin my ham is? Yours may be thicker, okay? It just all depends on what you want to do. And you know that Swiss cheese is kind of a, I call it a coarse cheese. So I'm cutting 2 little squares. Whew, I mean, how can you go wrong if you put 2 pieces of cheese up under there? Or 2 little thin pieces of ham. But this is so wonderful. You see, I got them all finished. To look good. Got the cheese and the ham and the sauce on both sides. Now what I do to finish them off is I just melt me some more butter, and I just kind of paint the tops. Now some people put some poppy seed down in this butter mixture here. We don't, because we got a lot of poppy seed on the inside of it. But anyway, I'm just painting the tops of them. And I can't begin to tell you how versatile this dish is. I mean, well, I had some out-of-town company coming to stay about 4 days, not too long ago. And we was doing a lot of prep cooking. And I thought, oh, ham rolls would be wonderful for any type of like emergency or lunch or whatever we want to do. Well, it so happened we was making this Brunswick stew and cornbread for supper the night before they were to arrive. Well, they called and said they decided to drive straight through, so they're going to arrive that night. And I thought, oh my goodness, I need to bump supper up and have something ready for them, because I love to do that. And so we still went on with our Brunswick stew and cornbread. We remembered that I had made some of these ham rolls and had them ready for whatever the next 4 days held. And so we popped these in the oven, got them out, had a wonderful supper, had a little dessert. And these ham rolls was great, is what I'm trying to say, for like part of your main course, for your sandwich and soup meal. And then, a day or 2 later, we was in a rush to get where we was going, and I remembered the leftover ham rolls, and we just kind of warmed them, and we had them for breakfast, on our to-go breakfast, with just fruit and juice, and it was awesome. And of course, if you're having a Christmas party or any kind of a party where you need a party dish, here it is right here, ham rolls. In fact, some people call them party rolls. Can you think of anything else, Jordan, that we've used them for? I mean, they are really versatile. So all I got to do right now is get them good and hot and bubbly. And what I do to keep them from crusting over too much is I cover the tops of them with some foil. You can chime in if you want to on the video and say, well, that's a little different than how I make mine, Miss Joan. Scott, tell me how you make yours. This freezes really well. I want to tell you that too. go ahead and make these. And if your event is out there in the future, go ahead and freeze these. You got that much under your pocket. Well, all I'm going to do right now is put them in the 350 degree oven, and when I take them out, I'll tell you exactly how long it took to bake in my oven. Here they are. Look at these delicious ham rolls, party rolls. I'm telling you what's the truth. Woo, good, good, good. Look at here. Let me just open one up for you. Woo-wee. There's the poppy seed dressing on it, the melted Swiss cheese, the hot ham. Look at here. Oh my goodness. I might need to eat more than one of these. Look at it. I'm telling you. Oh yeah. 350 degree oven. I just had my foil, you saw it just kind of tinted on the top in one of my non-stick baking trays, and we went 30 minutes on these, so that's up to you. Well, you watch them if you're going to go longer than 30 minutes, okay? This is what ours did, and it seemed to come out just perfect. And you're going to enjoy these in 100 different ways, I promise you. And we did these today right here at Home with Miss Joan. At home with Miss Joan, would you like? You know, whether you like it or not, okay? At home with Miss Joan, please subscribe. Sure does help this old girl's channel grow. Won't you share with friends and family? You know, like your mom and them, okay? Comment right here and you'll hear back from me. You know, preacher, get back with you, my daughter, me, somebody will right here from At Home with Miss Joan. Woo! Y'all check these videos out, okay?